Her hands were shaking under the conference table. Priya had practiced this moment 50 times in her bathroom mirror. She knew her numbers, she knew her worth, but sitting across from her boss, all those rehearsed words felt stuck in her throat. Then she remembered what her mentor told her. The first person to speak after the ask loses power. Say your number and stop talking. So she said it. Based on my research and contributions, I'm requesting a salary of $85,000. Then silence. 5 seconds felt like 5 hours. Her boss nodded slowly. That's higher than we budgeted, but let me see what I can do. 2 weeks later, Priya got the offer letter. $82,000. $14,000 more than her current salary. One conversation, 10 minutes, $14,000. That's the power of knowing how to negotiate. And today, I'm going to give you the exact scripts that work. Hey everyone, I'm Kira Nez, and today we're talking about something that could literally change your financial life. Salary negotiation. Here's a stat that should motivate you. According to a 2024 study by Fidelity Investments, 87% of workers who negotiated received at least some of what they asked for. 87%. Yet, according to PayScale, only 37% of workers have ever asked for a raise. That means 63% of Americans are leaving money on the table, thousands of dollars every year, because they don't ask. Today, I'm giving you the exact words to use, step by step. No more guessing. Let's get into it. Before I give you the scripts, let me show you why this matters so much. Linda Babcock, professor at Carnegie Mellon and author of Women Don't Ask, calculated that failing to negotiate your first salary can cost you over $1 million over a 40-year career. $1 million. From one conversation you didn't have. Here's why. Let's say you accept a job at $50,000 without negotiating. Your coworker negotiates and gets $55,000. That's a $5,000 difference right now. But raises are usually percentages. If you both get 3% raises every year, that gap widens every single year. After 10 years, your coworker is making $73,900. You're making $67,200. That's over $6,000 more. Per year, every year, forever. And that's just base salary. It doesn't include the higher 401k matches, higher bonuses calculated as salary percentages, and higher Social Security contributions. Chris Voss, former FBI hostage negotiator and author of Never Split the Difference, puts it simply, negotiation is not about being liked. It's about getting what you deserve. The money is there. Companies expect negotiation. When you don't negotiate, they simply keep the money they budgeted for you. Priya learned this the hard way. She found out a coworker hired the same month, with the same experience, was making $12,000 more. The only difference, he negotiated. She didn't. That was 3 years ago. With annual raises, the gap had grown to over $18,000. Same job, same performance. $18,000 difference. Never again, she decided. Successful negotiation starts before you open your mouth. Step 1. Know your market value. You need data, real numbers, not feelings. Use these resources. Glassdoor Salary Insights, LinkedIn Salary, Data, PayScaleSalary.com, Bureau of Labor Statistics Levels.fyi for tech roles. Look for people with your job title, your experience level in your geographic area. Find the range. There's always a range. You want to know the low end, midpoint, and high end. Priya researched for 2 hours. She found that marketing managers in her city with her experience earned between $72,000 and $91,000. She was making $68,000. She was underpaid. She had proof. Step 2. Document your value. This is crucial. You need to show what you've contributed, not just what you do. Make a list of projects you led or contributed to, revenue you generated or helped generate. Money you saved, the company problems you solved, skills you've developed, extra responsibilities you've taken on, positive feedback from clients or leadership. Quantify everything possible. Numbers are powerful. Not, I helped improve our social media presence. Better, I grew our Instagram following by 47% in 8 months, which contributed to a 23% increase in website traffic from social channels. Priya created a one-page document. She called her brag sheet, every accomplishment from the past year with numbers wherever possible. Step 3. Know your target and walk-away number. Decide 2 numbers before you walk in. Target. This is what you actually want. Aim high but realistic, usually the 75th percentile of your market range. Walk away. This is your minimum. Below this number, you're better off looking elsewhere. Priya's target was $85,000. Her walkaway was $76,000. Having these numbers clear in your head prevents you from accepting something in the moment that you'll regret later. Step 4. Practice out loud. This sounds silly. Do it anyway. A 2022 study from Harvard Business Review found that people who practiced negotiation scripts out loud are 2% more likely to achieve their asking salary, compared to those who only practiced mentally. Your mouth needs to know the words. Saying I deserve $85,000 feels different out loud than in your head. Priya practiced in her car, in the shower, in front of her mirror, until the words felt natural. Now let's get to the actual words you'll use. Script 1. Asking for a raise at your current job. Here's the framework. I'd like to discuss my compensation. Over the past time period, I've specific accomplishments. Based on my contributions and market research, I'm requesting a salary adjustment to specific number. Can we discuss this? Here's Priya's version. Thanks for meeting with me. I'd like to discuss my compensation. Over the past 18 months, I've led the website redesign project that increased conversion rates by 34%. I also took on managing our content team when Sarah left, and we've exceeded our traffic goals every quarter since. Based on my expanded responsibilities and market research, showing that marketing managers in our area earn between $75,000 and $90,000, I'm requesting a salary adjustment to $85,000. Can we discuss this? Key elements. Thank them for the meeting. State your purpose clearly. Lead with accomplishments. Reference market data. Give a specific number. End with an open question. Script 2. Negotiating a new job offer. When they give you an offer, don't accept immediately, even if you love it. First response. Thank you so much for the offer. I'm really excited about this opportunity. I'd like to take a day to review everything thoroughly. Can I get back to you by specific day? This buys you time and is completely expected. According to a 2023 Robert Half survey, 91% of employers expect candidates to negotiate. Counter offer script. Thanks again for the offer. I'm very excited about joining the team. Based on my research and the experience I'd bring, I was hoping for a base salary closer to higher number. Is there flexibility there? Real example. Thanks again for the offer of $72,000. I'm very excited about joining the team. Based on my 8 years of experience and the specialized skills and data analysis I'd bring, I was hoping for a base salary closer to $81,000. Is there flexibility there? Script 3. When they say no immediately, sometimes they'll say the budget is fixed. Don't give up. Script. I understand budget constraints. Can we revisit this in 6 months? What specific goals would I need to achieve to earn an increase to target number at that point? This does 2 things. Gets a commitment to revisit, gets clear criteria for success if they agree. Follow up with an email confirming what was discussed. Script 4. Negotiating beyond salary. If base salary is truly locked, negotiate other things. I understand the base salary is firm. Could we explore other parts of the compensation? I'm interested in discussing specific item options to negotiate. Signing bonus, extra vacation days, remote work flexibility, professional development budget, earlier review date for raise consideration, better job title, stock options, or equity, flexible hours. A 2024 Flex Jobs survey found that 65% of workers value flexibility as much as a pay increase. Sometimes non-salary benefits are easier to get and equally valuable. Script 5. The power pause after you state your number. Stop talking. Chris Voss writes extensively about this in Never Split the Difference. Silence creates pressure. Most people are uncomfortable with silence and will fill it. When you fill the silence, you often negotiate against yourself. You'll start lowering your ask before they've even responded. State your number. Close your mouth. Wait. Priya asked for $85,000. Then she waited. 7 seconds of silence. Her boss spoke first. That's higher than we budgeted. Priya still didn't speak. She nodded slightly and maintained eye contact. Her boss continued. But let me see what I can work out. If Priya had filled that silence, she might have said something like, but I'd be flexible. That would have weakened her position immediately. Let's prepare you for the pushback. Objection. We don't have budget for that. Response. I understand budget constraints exist. What would need to happen for us to revisit this in 3 to 6 months? And what salary would be possible if I hit those targets? Objection. You're already at the top of the range for your level. Response. Could we discuss what it would take for me to move to the next level? I'd like to understand the path to a role where my compensation could grow. Objection. We give raises during annual reviews only. Response. I appreciate that process. Can we document this conversation so that my request is formally considered during the next review cycle? And can we align on the specific metrics that would support my case? Objection. You haven't been here long enough. Response. I understand tenure matters. However, my contributions and time period have been significant, including specific accomplishment. I believe compensation should reflect impact as well as tenure. Objection. The economy is uncertain right now. Response. I appreciate that context. My request is based on market rates and my demonstrated value. Even if a full adjustment isn't possible now, can we create a plan to get there as conditions improve? Notice that none of these responses are argumentative. They acknowledge the objection and redirect to a solution. Ramit Sethi teaches this in I Will Teach You to Be Rich. He calls it the acknowledge, deflect, redirect approach. You show you heard them, you don't argue, and you move toward what you want. Whatever happens, do these things. If they say yes, get it in writing. Don't leave without confirming next steps for documentation. That's wonderful. Thank you. Can we put this in an email so I have the details confirmed? Celebrate. You just earned yourself money that will compound for years. If they say no, stay professional. Your reputation matters. I appreciate you considering my request. Could you help me understand what would need to change for this to be possible in the future? Then decide, is this job still worth it? If you're significantly underpaid with no path forward, start looking. You can negotiate harder with a competing offer. If they say maybe pin down specifics, I appreciate you looking into this. When can I expect a decision? And is there anything else you need from me to help make the case? Follow up on the date they give you. Don't let it drift. Document everything after every compensation conversation. Send an email summarizing what was discussed. Thanks for meeting today. To confirm our discussion, you'll review my request for amount and get back to me by date. Please let me know if I've missed anything. This creates a record. It also gently holds them accountable. Here's where Priya is today. She didn't get the full $85,000 she asked for. She got $82,000. That's still $14,000 more than she was making. $14,000 from one 10-minute conversation. Over the next 5 years with standard raises, that single negotiation will put an extra $93,000 in her pocket. And her confidence? That changed forever. She negotiated her next raise, her car lease, her mortgage rate. Once you learn that asking works, you start asking everywhere. 87% of people who negotiate get something. 63% of people never ask. The money is there. Companies budget for it. They expect you to ask. When you don't ask, you're not being polite. You're giving away your money. You have the scripts now. You have the strategies. You have the words. The only thing left is the courage to say them. Practice tonight in your mirror, in your car, out loud. Then ask. The worst they can say is no. And even then, you've planted a seed for next time. But probably, they'll say yes. Or at least meet you somewhere in the middle. That conversation you're avoiding could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars over your career. Have it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.